How's it going, everybody? ZoinkMeister Patrick here, joined today by John.
Hello, everybody.
And today we're playing more Atomic Heart on the PC.
Let's get radioactive.
All right, so this is the area with the Natasha fight. I'm just running back through here again now that I've done all the upgrades. And we'll see what's next in this. We're in the last training area of the game, which is pretty cool.
That's a cool elevator using the magnet to do that. That's pretty neat.
It's crazy that this is like the first time that we've used it. I mean, we did use kind of an elevator style like that for puzzles, but it's the first time it's been used that way where it's like literally just an elevator. Also, this is hilarious. I don't know if I put that in. I didn't. It's probably gonna be the thumbnail though. If you look at it from the right angle, it looks like the person's like farting out fire.
Jeez.
it's pretty funny. Double check the thumbnail for this episode if you didn't take a good look at it, because that's probably what I'll end up using. Yeah, it was great. Otherwise, a new chest.
Ooh,
I think it was the second to last special chest in the game.
Lots of stuff.
Yeah, first you always gotta loot. Nothing really, well, I don't know. I mean, I still feel like I'm kind of low on supplies, but it's very specific supplies nowadays.
Yeah, it says so 23 out of 24 is what it says. So
yeah, so this is the second to last one. Fat Boy revolver loading module, which, oh, and I also got, what is this? The Kalash electrokinetic stock. I upgraded the new barrel for the Fat Boy, which is pretty cool. It means you can shoot 3 instead of 1. I also added the thermal scope, I think, for the machine gun here, and I upgraded to the new stock, which is pretty cool.
Okay, so the bomb launcher can shoot like 3 bombs basically, right?
Yeah, the rocket launcher can shoot 3 before you have to reload.
Yeah,
it doesn't shoot 3 at a time, which is what I thought it was going to do.
Oh, okay.
It shoots 1, 2, 3, and then reload is the idea.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But the machine gun, the really cool part about that upgrade is that now it does more damage the longer you hold the trigger. So it's like encourages you to instead of burst shoot, to like hold down the gun. It's kind of interesting. It also shoots straighter and more accurate and all that stuff. But the really cool part about that specific upgrade is just that whole aspect. So a new puzzle. There's a little candle here, and obviously split the candle. So I do so. It also lit up those 3 lights. If you see right underneath, they turned green. And I think that is relevant to something in this room. I'm not sure if we'll spot it or not. I just remember that being my like logic eventually for what was going on.
I don't remember seeing gears going before like that. I wonder what they're doing.
Yeah, I feel like they're doing nothing. I think it's just aesthetic. But yeah, if you looked on the ceiling closely enough, so you see those lights are off on the side. The lights corresponded to those things on the ceiling. And this I thought would just go like 1 at a time. The fact that it just fully goes kind of freaked me out. So I took it out. I was like, okay, I guess I'll stick it back in. Trying to figure out what to do here.
See why it's flipping.
Right. It's like, is there a difference?
Okay. It's blocking the door on the far side. And
on this other side, yeah, it's like blocking 2 places. So here it's not blocking, but there's a wall in the way. So I keep flipping it anyway to see like what's going on. Because for a while I was standing here, I cut it out. I was trying to see if there was a time where the door was open on both sides, and it was not. And so that's kind of what was happening there. But before I go any further, I remember that I didn't actually check around this corner. So I figure it's worth checking just in case there's anything back here. And sure enough.
Yeah, there's stuff back there. Look at that.
Always stuff back here. But anything good? I think right now I'm down to, man, I can't even remember what the thing is that I'm looking for. I don't see it there though. They're energy modules. That's what I'm low on in the current game where I am.
Okay, so there you lowered the wall.
Yeah, I try to use it as like an elevator. It's like, okay. And then I was hoping I could open the shutter, but it doesn't appear to open from this side. So still, it was worth checking out. Kind of got to see what was on the other side a little better.
Ooh, you can actually reach over there and lift the elevator.
Right, yeah, you can lift it from both sides, which I thought might be an important part of the puzzle. And it also opens that door, so now I can go through there. So I figure oh, wait. I figured I'd like rotate the thing, and I realized
you can't rotate it now.
And I can't even open the ceiling, because if you look, you see that little 3 lights at the top of the screen there? That's how you know that these things are connected.
The magnet's ready to go. Okay.
Yeah, so you see the green lights top left now.
Okay.
So that means I can swap it. So it's this whole thing going on. I'm like slowly piecing this puzzle together. I thought this was a fun one, considering it's the like last puzzle in the game. I feel like they finally like reached a stride where I was actually having to like think about what I was doing. I was like, okay, so I figured it out finally.
You can reverse that.
And now you're through. Woo, woo, woo. This guy's praising this guy for some reason.
Lots of junk in there. Come on.
Yeah, nothing to get.
Really? Guess right.
But there's this wall and a closed door, and it's like I have no clue what to do next. But it's interesting. Like, so this pile kind of looks like it's supposed to be climbed, but if you try to climb that directly, you can't do it. You have to take this like roundabout way. It feels like you're cheating the game or something. I don't know, but that's the only way to get up there.
Yeah, there you found some stuff.
Right.
Nice.
So at first I thought it was like a secret, but I'm pretty sure you have to do this.
You moved that wall.
Yes, so you can only move from one side. So that's why the other one was still shuttered.
I wonder why. Huh.
I know, right? Kind of weird. It doesn't make a ton of sense, but what are you gonna do? But this allows you to kind of get back behind there without having to go the other way. I opened this all the way just in case, because I was like, maybe I'm missing something, because I still hadn't quite figured out the puzzle yet. But no, it didn't matter how far you opened it. This is just kind of a way to shortcut from the first room to the second room.
Jump through.
Yeah, which is gonna matter. So now I can close that and stick it in here, theoretically, if I don't miss.
Oh, you can grab it from pretty far away though. That's nice.
Yes, right. Which I feel like normally
now
I can't.
You're getting a little closer. Boom.
Yeah,
good throw.
my throw was terrible. Now I can spin this while that wall's closed, and you'd think I'd have kind of figured this out, but nope.
Just let it spin, huh?
Yeah.
Just spinning like crazy now.
Well, because I thought I could run past it. I was like, maybe the trick is I just need to run, but then this wall was in the way, which I didn't realize. So, okay, this isn't the solution. I thought that was gonna be it. I thought it was gonna be like a little like. What do you call it? Like platforming puzzle or whatever. Yeah, it was not. It was not. I flipped this over, and I feel like I'm kind of.
Wall's open.
I was like, okay, I still haven't figured it out, because you can see the doors closed on the far side of that. See that little grate over there?
Mm-hmm.
So that's kind of the way of letting you know, like, do you have it in the right spot yet? I think I did find that out here, because now I can see that. I have to just wait for it to get to the right position. And I've looked at 3 of them, so I know the next one's going to be. That's why I pull it out early.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because you can't really see the far side in this video, but.
Yeah, it's just because there's 4, and I saw all 3, so I knew the 4th one had to be it.
Got it.
Yeah, just kind of thinking ahead. 2 steps ahead, as Nico Avocado says.
You don't take any damage when you're falling like that. It looks like a long fall, but.
I have that upgrade that makes it so I can fall further without taking damage. That's why I do the like spin when I get to the bottom. And then I open this up, and I don't know why, other than that I can, and I was curious.
Yeah, it looks like the other door.
Right, and I was like, okay, why do I want to be over here? I don't know, but if I can take a candle, I will.
Tuck it in, take it.
And turns out I needed it.
Hey, there's a space to throw it.
Yep.
Cool. Nice.
Puzzle solution before I even knew there was a puzzle to solve. So, there you go. I'm letting off there. Yeah, I mean, from this perspective, it probably doesn't feel like much of a puzzle, but I can tell you, in the moment, I was like, this one's like, oh, okay, this one's a teaser. I like this one. That's the last chest too, right? Does it say that?
Says more than profit.
I
No,
think
it didn't say
was,
24 out of 24. That one said 23 out of 24.
Right. I think that was 24 out of 24 though. So I got to upgrade for the Electro and for the Pashtet. I feel like trying the Pashtet out here, just see what the upgrade looks like, because we never use any melees except for the saw blade one.
Yeah, that's kind of an ugly weapon, I'd say. It's not nearly as nice as some of the other stuff I have.
Yeah.
It's like taped on and stuff.
Right. So what this upgrade does, it's kind of interesting, is it makes your dodge recharge faster. So I do a side-by-side here where you can see, this is me dodging with the Pashtet, and then I switch to the pistol and dodge. And so you see the dodge is slightly slower. But to be fair, the Pashtet makes your dodge faster when you land a hit, and it stacks. So your dodge gets faster basically in combat. So this isn't the greatest showcase of it, but I feel like it was a little faster. I also upgrade the Electro to the Vampire module, and I'll try that out here before the end of the episode. I'm pretty sure you'll see more of that. I was really excited for this upgrade because I thought it would like pair well with the melee weapon, but like I said, you'll see it here. The other, because it's fully upgraded, it does damage to mutants, and it actually recovers health instead of energy if you damage a mutant, which I thought was a really cool idea. So I was very curious to see that in action as well. I think I test both of those out here when I get out of this facility. But for now, it's just collecting junk. You know how it goes.
So you're basically just stealing all the, like everybody who worked here, they all had a cabinet, I guess, right? Stuff in it. You're stealing all their stuff.
Well, yeah, why is all their stuff just like metal parts and chemistry? Like,
yeah,
and Kalash rounds. Why do they have so many machine gun bullets in their locker? That's weird.
That seems dangerous.
Yeah,
as an employee.
I feel like I'm doing them a service by getting rid of it all. So I finished upgrading the pistol. I upgrade the cartridge gun. Same thing with the machine gun. I fully upgrade that. And it's pretty funny here. I was trying to loot that, and I accidentally saved because they're right next to each other. It's the same button, so I didn't actually hit save there. It was just a coincidence, but it worked out. I ended up using that save later to come back here and test some stuff out. But
we're back on the beach. Nice.
Yeah. But where on the beach are
Good
we?
weather.
Ooh.
Oh, there's some bad guys for sure.
And you see this little blue thing there that I can loot. So I go over here to loot it. And it's a something. I can see it there.
Something in a boat.
It's more condensed milk.
Oh, condensed milk in the boat. Nice.
That I can't freaking get.
Oh man.
You've been detected by the enemy. More robots will
Wow,
arrive.
killed him.
As you can see, the Electro's not very strong. Like those things died at like 1 or 2 pistol bullets.
Somebody left some condensed milk in their boat and you can't get to it.
Yeah,
Dang.
same thing as the crib. Remember from like last episode or 2 episodes ago?
Blowing
Something
it
like
up, trying to get to it.
I know.
Nice.
It's like, what the heck is with this game and giving you like condensed milk that you can't get? That's crazy. I don't know what. It was frustrating. I was frustrated. Past tense.
I
Now
can
I'm okay.
tell by the way you're trying to blow up the boat.
Yeah, all right. Getting attacked. Oh, that was because I'm at level 1 alarm, so they dropped that. Luckily, not on top of me this time.
Oh, they dropped some enemies? Is that what they did?
Yeah.
They're gonna come after you?
I'm gonna try the vampire, but I'm not at full energy, so never mind. I can kind of use it. As you can see, it recharges really slow, right?
You fucked in the head.
I don't see the energy going up though.
It's in the bottom right. Is the energy.
Oh, okay.
So, here you'll see I'm just
I was thinking
wasting.
more like the health, I guess, is what I thought it would do.
No, not health. That would be if I attack mutants with it.
Oh, okay.
So you can see I'm draining a bunch of energy right now. I'm down to like 2 energy pips or whatever.
Yeah, it's getting low.
I'm just trying to like waste it all. And I
I
switched
just
to
gonna
this.
vampire them and
Yeah, you'd think. Weirdly, I
load it back up.
I don't. There you go. I suck him for a little bit, but my health's already full, so you don't really get to see it in action. So I just shoot him.
Oh, okay. So vampiring the robots will give you weaponry energy
Yes.
and
The vampire mutants will give you health. Yeah.
Okay.
So
Gotcha.
that's only because it's fully upgraded.
That makes sense.
So you can see here I'm about to do it. So watch my energy in the bottom right here. You see how fast it refills.
Oh yeah, it's going up. Okay, I get it.
Yeah. So I'm actually about to switch to melee here, and so this also recharges energy. So watch my energy recharge now.
Huh. Cool.
So I feel like, and you could feel free to disagree with me on this.
This always kind of uses energy though whenever the stuff's flying around. So
right.
if you just swap it at them, then you're building energy.
Yeah,
Okay.
if you just swing it, that builds energy.
Okay.
So right
Cool.
now I'm trying to attack air enemy, so I can't hit air enemy. Although I could have hit them with the vampire. That's kind of the reason I got it, is because it has range on it. I think I'm gonna try it again here. Do I smack these guys? Let's see. Yeah, so smack. So you can see how much is recharging now.
Yeah.
He recharges pretty quick. I feel like, dare I say, it charges maybe faster than the vampire, but it's not at range, right? You have to hit him with melee.
It's pretty efficient. Just swinging at them.
Right. That's the thing is like, and I don't have to
You
swap
ready?
weapons, right? That's kind of the big advantage is like, I can do my left click, and then when I run out of left click, or when my left trigger, my alternate attack, which is the flying saw blades. And the thing is I can recharge it with melee hits against organics too. I can just like anything I hit will recharge the energy is the idea.
I like that underwater view too. That was pretty cool looking.
Yeah. The swimming in this game's kind of fun always. There's nothing you really do interesting in the water, but I don't know, because it has its own vibe. So you see, I'm just kind of cleaning up the beach here with my saw blade just to get rid of my energy. And look, my energy's pretty efficient. Like I can do this for a long time,
It lasts a while.
right? And like I feel like it refills pretty darn quick. And I don't know, it was hard to picture the Electro being very useful, I guess, was kind of my problem with it.
Now it's just kind of stuck until you start sucking it out of a robot, basically, huh?
Yeah, it
just stays
slowly
this way.
recharges until 3. So you can see whenever it's green, it's recharging. So if you stare at it, I mean, right now I'm using it. So yellow means that it's being used and the green means that it's recharging. So you can see like right now, it's not really recharging. Oh yeah, there, you see it's recharging a little bit.
Very slow.
Very, very slow, right?
then
But if I hit this guy, you can see like it does like half a pip per hit.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, that's pretty fast.
Yeah.
And it does damage while you're doing it. I don't know. So that's kind of where I am with trying to figure that stuff out. I don't know why I'm so obsessed with using the saw blade now. I'm just like, my brain's stuck on it.
Pretty cool because you don't have to worry about where the enemies actually are. It finds it for
Right,
you and
exactly.
it attacks them. So that's pretty nice.
Right. So yeah, here I try to recharge a little bit more. See the recharge right there. I mean, that's the thing, it kills them so quick. I barely get any recharge, but also like, do I need recharge if they're dead? You know? Kind of pros and cons. I'm trying to hit an enemy up there, but end up just doing that. That was kind of a cool use of the thermal scope because I feel like the organic enemies can kind of blend in.
Yeah.
And so the thermal scope really helps pick them out of the crowd. And I'm going to use it again kind of closer to the end of the episode. I want to talk about it more because we finally get to see more of the thermal scope. Like that guy didn't need it, right? He was pretty obvious, but...
Yeah, but no, the other one was really aligned with the mountain basically, so it was hard to see.
Yeah,
so,
So I feel like it made it much more clear like where I could shoot. So pros and cons. The cons being like, it's really hard to see what you're looking at, but I mean, all you need to know is like pull the trigger because something dangerous is in front of you, right? If it's lit up, then shoot. If it's not lit up, then you're good. So yeah, I feel like the thermal scope's kind of nice. I can see why it was a really late game upgrade. Now I'm just doing cleanup though.
Trying to get stuff.
Yeah, you can see I kind of run up this mountain. I look for loot, look for more loot. Nothing really. Climb up the mountain more.
I guess if people want to see this in detail, they can always slow down the video, right?
Yeah, there's not much to see even. It's just me running up here. I didn't want people to lose track of where I was. So here, okay, watch. Look how much energy I have, and look how much this does.
Oh yeah, you're building up your weaponry energy. Okay, that's cool.
It's like slow though, right?
Yeah.
But it kills him, so it does do damage. And I think, and this is kind of one of my theories, is that it only does damage when it's sucking energy, I think. And that's going to come into play here in a bit. But you can see he died, and I don't have my energy fully stuck. Telekinesis restores my energy too. That was an upgrade I just got, which is pretty cool. More ways to get more energy, which is nice. I try to go in there. It doesn't work. The only reason I'm running back this way is because if you remember in, I think last episode or 2 episodes ago, maybe. Oh yeah. Well, we're going to see this here, but I'll get to things when I get to things. I decided that this is a great opportunity to use the pistol.
Ooh, he followed you in the room. I don't think I've ever seen one follow you in the room before.
Yeah, usually the smaller enemies can, but the bigger enemies
don't. They don't usually be able to fit.
Right, so like right now, see, he's fine. And so I'm trying to test to see how much damage this does now. And you can see this is a 4x speed. This guy, I think he's not doing any damage though, because look, my energy's already full. And I think I just didn't know that yet, because they don't say it anywhere.
Oh, okay.
But that was like a solid minute here of me sucking his energy, and it's like not killing him.
Because you don't have a place to put the energy, so you can't really, since you can't really take energy.
And look how many shots it's taking still to kill him, right? It's not like he was even near death. It's like
so you did no damage.
Right,
with that.
he was like fine. So I tried again here. And this is against the mutants to see how that works out. So you can see kind of my health regen here instead. I'm actually taking damage here so that because it's the only way to do damage, you know? It's kind of weird, but so you can see how fast my health, I mean, this is 4x speed, but it does make for an interesting fight because I can just sit here and I think I'm going to slow this down so that you can see it in practice here pretty soon when I get down to one guy. They don't do as much damage as I can heal, right? So it's helpful in that way. And here you can see how much, this is the actual refill speed.
It was kind of a slow process though, I mean.
Yeah.
I don't know. Probably just better off just shooting them.
Right, exactly. That's kind of what I got to. It's like, man, this is the last upgrade in the game. It's like, is it really worth it? I feel like it's not, right? I can just shoot them a couple times. I feel like that's just as effective. It's probably more effective. The other way took forever. I was there for like ages waiting for them to die. But it kills these guys instantly, which is cool. I barely have to aim.
Yeah, unless you're like short on healing, healing dots, whatever they're called, things like that. So, I guess.
Here I go back to the Pashtet. I try to upgrade it a decent amount to see if it's worth switching to, because it was the last upgrade in the game. I was like, maybe it's good. Like the other one wasn't, but we can try. So I dismantled the Electro, get rid of it. I figure it's not worth it. I use the parts to upgrade this thing fully.
So you're trading one
dumb weapon for another. Yeah.
One vampire for another vampire.
So yeah. So the idea here is that now I have the increased dodge speed. So you can see my dodges are in the bottom left. It's the 2 with the little 2 arrows next to them.
Okay.
So that's you can see how many dodges I have.
Okay.
So there I dodge, you can see how fast it refills.
Okay.
So it does refill pretty fast. I'll give him that. I don't dodge that often though. I don't know if I'd make good use of this. And this just feels like a worse version of the other weapon, right? Just like, I don't know.
Yeah, because it seems very like you have to actually aim with this. With the other one, when you throw it out there, it just kind of seems to fire the enemies for you.
Yeah, I mean, it does kind of auto aim here, but I don't know. It was kind of cool having a fast weapon like this, but okay. So this is why I was running this way. Is I chickened out doing this in a previous episode. This time I finally committed. I actually checked the left side first. This is my second run. I found nothing on the left side, but I figured I'd showcase the right side run. So you can see I run across here for a little bit, but I don't know. There's
just
nothing.
Running down the track.
Yeah. Spoiler alert. There ends up being nothing, but I figure I'd save someone else time if you ever play this game yourself and you're like, I wonder if running this way ever does anything. The answer's no.
Into the line.
Yep, that's it. And so I actually reloaded the save. I didn't even run back. That was the other reason I switched to the Pashtet, is because I could dodge faster that way. So that way I could dodge down and speed it up. This is me just running to the next main mission. I figured I'd show how I got there, so you know why I'm here and what this elevator means. That's all.
Cool. Right on, man. All right, moving on to the next level, huh?
Charles, what is this place? I mean, what is this complex even for?
The Pavlov complex is the origin of all of Facility 3826's biological innovations. Unique experiments are conducted here, involving everything from breeding new species of farm animals to developing new space exploration technology.
Outer space? You mean they make moon rovers here, non-CHAR-les?
Space exploration is about more than just vehicles. A spaceship and rovers will of course be required, But what then? What about after humans reach the Red Planet?
So the latest medical breakthroughs, new life support systems, all came from here.
Indeed, Comrade Major.
So many geniuses worked here for the good of all mankind. And now they're gone.
Or now they're even enemies at this point, I guess. They're
potentially, yeah.
So.
It's kind of interesting. This is the first like facility I walked into, and there was immediately enemies in the first room. So did you see what I scanned? And it was just enemies everywhere.
Yeah,
that was intimidating.
I
see this guy.
He's walking along.
This is kind of a cool opportunity.
Like he didn't see you.
I managed to get into photo mode and get a closer look at the character model here, and you can see his tongue coming out of the top there.
Yeah.
It's so interesting.
Yeah.
I just figured this was a good opportunity to show people kind of what work went into these character models. Yeah. They look good. I was trying to sneak up behind him here.
It's a cool 3D character.
Didn't work. Yeah. Close the door.
He's flying at you.
I love that. Just like, okay. Start smacking him. Oh, that's another thing I realized because I re-upgraded this. I de-upgraded it to upgrade the Pashtet and then re-upgraded it when I got rid of the Pashtet because I figured this was better. And unique upgrade to this weapon is it does more damage when you're at full health. So,
interesting. Wow.
Yeah, so now my health is
somehow linked to your health.
Yeah, so now that my health is not at full, I can safely switch off of it. But that's why I started see, now I'm switching to another gun because my health isn't full anymore. But when my health was full, I was like, oh, this is a good thing to start with then because I get extra damage.
Maybe you just need to vampire a little bit and get your health back up.
That's the thing. I got rid of the vampire weapon.
Oh, okay.
But because it felt so slow and like I don't know if it was worth it. But yeah, you can see this is a whole mutant thing. So my machine gun is the mutant weapon at the moment. The shotgun, I got the shotgun back. I think we talked about that. And I have the pistol. And the shotgun and the pistol both are set for robots. So that's why I'm not really using them at the moment.
Yeah, machine gun seems pretty effective in here for sure.
Yeah, and you can see the thermal scope really in action, I feel like, in this level. Because there's a lot of times where I'll start aiming down the scope and I can tell immediately whether or not I can start firing based on whether or not there's like yellow or not yellow, white on my screen. So I thought that was kind of interesting. I don't know, what do you think of the thermal scope now that you've seen a lot more of it?
You know, it was useful out there on the beach, I think, where, again, it was kind of hidden against the wall.
Right? Look how many enemies there are. I can tell if I'm pointing at someone or not with how many there are, right? So it's just like, I don't even have to think. It's like, do I see white? Start firing. Here, right? It's like, even though my gun's swinging all wildly all over the place, I can see if there's white on that scope or not. Oh, this is interesting. I fired 3 rockets at this guy. 1, 2, he's still alive. And this is max damage on the rockets. 3, and now I have to reload. See, so it has 3 rockets before reloading now. Then here's another of the same enemy type, but I try meleeing him, and this isn't even at max health. So it's 1 melee hit. He's weak to shock, so I shock him, and then 2, 3, 4, 5 hits. So I don't know if the shock just put in a lot of work or what, but 5 melee hits versus 3 rockets. Felt pretty crazy.
You didn't use any rockets. You didn't lose any weapons doing it the second time. So.
Right, exactly, yeah. So that melee weapon seems really strong. Like, that's kind of my big takeaway there. Using a lot of machine gun ammo, killing these guys.
Yep, he wasn't quite ready to be killed yet.
Yeah, that was kind of weird. I was like, all right, guess I'll just wait for him to be ready for me. Those guys just died at like 1 hit. I feel like I'm kind of even wasting ammo trying to shoot him with machine gun bullets, but...
Oh, you know, in the top it says, take Victor's head to the Pavlov complex.
Yeah, that's where we are, is the Pavlov complex.
We don't have that head right now. You gave it to a robot, right? To take away. So I guess somebody else will find the head, right?
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Maybe he said meet. I think he said meet me in the Pavlov complex.
Oh, okay.
I think it's just the objective is weird.
Okay.
Yeah.
So first, we got to find the head someplace, and then you can.
I think it's already with him because it was the guy who's in charge of the robots who sent the thing. I think.
Oh, you think you have the head right now?
No, I think the guy we're meeting already has the head.
Right.
I think we're just meeting him there, and he has the head already.
Oh,
Look at all these enemies. It just
There's a lot there. Wow.
Yeah. Luckily, this weapon makes very short work of them.
The fire doesn't seem to be hurting you at all.
Yeah, I was surprised by that too. I was really worried I was going to take damage, but I appeared not to have taken any damage. Oh, also my weapon swings faster if I've killed an enemy recently. So you can see I'm swinging really fast and now I'm swinging really slow. And now I'm stuck in the corner and I have no health and I'm worried and about to die, but I heal.
Cool.
Just
good
look,
save.
Carnage. Telekinesis refills both my health and my energy. So now that my health is full, I'm doing max saw damage. So that's kind of what's going on there. It's really cool. Now that my telekinesis has the vampire ability, it's like makes it really strong.
Yeah.
I was actually trying to switch to shield here, so I stopped taking damage. It didn't quite make it work out, but health still. I think I do actually recover health when I get hit while shielding too. You can see my health is back to full again. So both of my special abilities refill my health.
Give me the shot anyway.
There's something laying there talking to you.
It's a corpse, you know how they are. Thanks so much, guys, for watching this episode. You've made it to the end, and hopefully we'll see you next time in more Atomic Heart.
Thanks a lot for joining and watching.
Zoink out.